in, y'all. Give it up for Texas in the building. Give it up for Mr. D.A.S.H, man.
Hold it down for that H time. Alright. So what you call it? Y'all know I be having like stories and stories about whatever. So what you call it? You know how everybody got their celebrity lookalike and stuff. And like in high school, people told me I used to look like D.A.S.H or whatever.
You do.
Real skin, yeah, a little bit, right? It grew back. Alright, and nowadays I'm like, whatever, I look like Norbit, right? I wasn't gonna say it out loud. And people out there who deployed out here with me, like every time they just come around with a camera, I just hurry up and just like, and just go back to work after they take the picture. Cause I be doing that Eddie Murphy that. I mean, I be smashing that thing. So it's my thing to smile and laugh, whatever. I'm not one of the mad kind of people. So I wrote a poem called My Expression. All right, it says, where do your tears fall when it feels you're beneath it all? And anytime you reached out to the Lord, it seemed He was on the long distance call. Like there was a dead end in every street. And you know that nothing is too hard for God, but it feels as though He has reached His peak. Like your heart disassembled as your mind grew weak. And you felt like you were slowly dying, as if your bloodstream had sprung a leak. And you were no longer pure, living with spiritual leprosy, and you dare not find a cure. Awakening every day, only to grow more and more unsure, and asking questions like, Lord, where were your hands when my heart tore? And now your emotions are corrupted with deceit and hate. But as for me, April 29th, 1990 was my glorious day, because that's when destiny pulled me from the womb and wrapped me in my faith. My mama told me that I barely made it, and how thankful she was that God graciously granted life to her only son instead of deciding to take it. I wasn't even able to scoot yet, and I was already standing in the need of prayer. I was hardly even able to think, and somehow knew that there was a God and that He cared. And it seems that struggling since birth was exactly what I needed, because when hard times come my way now, I know that this enemy will only be defeated, and the victory goes to love, which can't be blocked, silenced, or broken. It has a potion that works its way to your heart and soul, and it becomes spoken. It's a blessing for all, but some take it as a curse. Now you may think that life is hard, but without love, it could be so much worse. And I know that I'm living for love just because of what I went through at birth. You see, I might be single, but I don't like being alone. I can't stand the way it feels, or better yet, how it sounds. So I said, please, Lord, send your love and let it hold me down. And do not allow me to rise until the world chooses not to frown, but to be happy. Lord, if your love is truly in me, then allow hatred to come grab me and stab me. God, please accept me as a sacrifice and let hate have me, because it'll beget nothing but love that's free and clean as a dove, that has no choice but to rain down like the melodies of heaven, because it was sent from above. I was ready to learn, so I said, Lord, teach me your will and control my mind, because I'm head over heels. Please help me be still, for I know that you're real, and I'm not one to toot my own horn, so I politely asked Jesus to take the wheel. I said, Heavenly Father, I do not doubt you, for I am nothing without you, and I promise to be all that I can be just as long as it is about you. I left a lot behind to find this peace of mind, and laid what I didn't even have a grasp on, which was my life on the line. I bent over backwards for this and said to hell with a spine. And when my days felt like they were filled with darkness, Jesus became this little light of mine. And just like the sunrise on a winter day, I was glad when He decided to shine. For He is one of a kind and His ways are divine. He's vision for the blind, cleansed the swine, frees the confined, and even gives high definition to the undefined. Everything He does is fine by me. You see, you gotta crawl before you can walk, but I always seem to flee. But I was running out of time like I had no eternity. Lord knows I ran, but I could not hide. Before a man's downfall comes his pride. So I let go, let God have His way, and I stepped aside. Now all my bad and sad days have all been crucified. I had to let that life go ahead and walk the green mile. So the day God stops being good will be the only day you see this face without a smile. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Not knowing God's love had to be my life's only depression. So if I die before I wake, Lord, please let the world know of my expression.